Xabi Alonso is going to be the next Chelsea manager. If you look at all the CVs of the candidates, you could make a pretty good argument that he has the best CV. If I was a Chelsea fan, the only thing I'd be a little bit worried about is the fact that he doesn't have experience of managing in the Premier League. But of course, if you look at his CV, winning the double at Bayer Leverkusen, invincible season, and also everything that he achieved as a player, I think that is why Chelsea have decided to go for him rather than some of the other candidates, because there are a lot of good managers available this summer.
And that former Leverkusen obviously attracted Real Madrid, where he didn't last, obviously. But in any case, you know, that big name reputation must count for something. But when it comes to Chelsea, you know, not that many managers have ultimate sort of control. Will he have it?
Well, he's not going to have total control. You know, if you are the manager of Chelsea or the head coach, let's wait and see what he's going to be called. You have to fit into the structure that they have in place. But I think he will have a little bit more of a say than, for instance, somebody like Liam Rosenior or maybe even Enzo Maresca. Don't forget, Enzo Maresca was doing a pretty good job in his first full season. Chelsea won 2 titles. They won the Club World Cup. But then I think the relationship began to deteriorate behind the scenes. There was contact from Manchester City about potentially taking over from Pep Guardiola when and if he decides to leave City. So it derailed their relationship. But I think Enzo Maresca was unhappy behind the scenes. He wanted more control, the kind of control that traditionally managers have had. But you're not going to get that. So you make a very good point in your question. Is there going to be some tension going forward? Is Xabi Alonso the kind of character who grew up playing under traditional managers, who wants the kind of control that traditional managers have? And will there potentially be some trouble further on down the road?
Hi, Callum. Can you just give your thoughts on that, how the final unfolded? And you had a few penalty claims. Which one stands out in your mind that you're disappointed didn't go in your favour?
I thought it was an evenly matched game. I thought both teams had moments of control. Both teams had momentum at different times. 2 really good sides. Got a lot of respect for Manchester City and what they've done over the last period of success. So congratulations to them first. Disappointing result, but a very evenly matched game. In terms of the penalty incidents, I thought they're tough calls, but for me, the Jarrell Hato and Kusanov collision in the box is a penalty. Jarrell gets in front, and it's a collision in the back. If that's anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul. Very similar to last week at Liverpool with João Pedro and Frimpong. I said the same. I thought that was a penalty as well. So sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
James Svindra, just in the front here, please.
Callum, in terms of the goal itself, a brilliant finish, but is there more you could have done to prevent it?
Not for me, no, not personally for me. I think we hold the line really well. Semenyo goes into an offside position. The ball is meant for him. Bernardo's trying to slide Semenyo in. Haaland reads it, gets onto the ball. We make him play an awkward right foot cross under pressure. Semenyo finishes from outside the line of the front post under pressure. So for me, it's a 1 in 100 goal. It's a really low XG goal. So for me, no, there's not much more we could defend in that moment better.
Can I just ask you what it was like for you personally to lead the side out at Chelsea today, considering your own journey as a coach?
The same as any other game. We prepared the same. I wasn't thinking about the occasion, or that there's enough to think about with Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. So that was my focus. I'm just disappointed that for me the lads didn't get what they deserved today, and sometimes football can be cruel.